Welcome to Iron Lotus Tai Chi. I'm Grant. Today we're going to do the Shibashi again. You can do this form focusing on several different things. Today we're going to focus on spiraling, and spiraling in Tai Chi and Qigong is really important because it's really key for moving the lymph around the body and for the spiral stretch. So if you think about the lymph in your body, it's moved around by muscle action. And when you want to move something, so if you have a wet towel, you don't pull your towel in a straight line, you twist it. So I call it a wringing the towel stretch. So if we just start in a shoulder width stance, and if you open your palms up to the front and roll your thumbs back, you'll feel a spiral stretch in your arms. And when you breathe out and relax, they come back to that central position. So throughout the form we're constantly doing that. So just get you to do it again. Nice big breath in, spiraling, feeling the stretch in the arms, feel the chest opening a little, and when you relax with the breath out, same again, one more time. Breath in, feel the spiral, breath out, allow it to release. Same sort of thing if we turn our palms to the back, we can feel a spiral stretch there. And again, when we breathe out and relax, the arms come back to a neutral position. Same with our body. If we're turning our body, if we're a little sunk down into our knees, hips are a little bit soft, tailbones a little bit tucked under to lengthen the lower back. When we turn, there's a little bit of a spiral stretch, and when we release, body comes back to centre with no effort. So that's what we're going to focus on through the form today. So same to the other side. If we turn, we feel there's a bit of a spiral stretch, and then when we breathe out, we release back to centre. So we're constantly trying to find the yin and yang in the movement. So the stretch is yang and the release is yin. And expansion upward is yang and compression downward is yin. Okay, so we're trying to find that all the time so that we're embodying the Tai Chi symbol. Okay, alright, so if we start again, feet fairly close together, and remembering I'm acting like a mirror, sinking our weight into our right leg. Once it's full, the left one is nice and light. It's comfortable to step out to shoulder width. Feeling the rhythm of the breath. Thinking about the spirals as we breathe in. There's this little bit of a spiral as our arms come up. Hands come a little closer to each other. Breath out as we sink down, and again the arms unwind a little bit back to the neutral position. Same again, breath in, just noticing that little bit of spiral, and then release. Same again, finding your own rhythm. Legs are straightening just a little bit as you come up. Knees are bending that little bit more as you sink down. Same again. Into broadening the chest. Nice slow breath in, up to chest height, and then a little spiral through the arms to open out, feeling a stretch from the centre of the chest out to the fingertips, breath out to release and sink down. So all the time we've got this feeling of lengthen and expand, gently stretching, followed by release. Okay, just one more time. Nice slow breath in, and again just noticing that gentle spiral. The bottom of this one, turning to the right, breath in as we come up and over. This one, the spiral is primarily in the body, but we also want to feel a sense of stretch here by allowing this wrist to bend, and a sense of stretch here. And when we release this stretch in our body and in the arms, they want to spring back to centre and to the other side. Okay, again, letting that wrist hang a little, letting this wrist hang a little, and then back to centre with the release, and then generating the stretch again. If we can, we're breathing in to the side, breathing out to release, breathing in to the side, breathing out to release. One more to the side. Breath out to relax back to centre. And again, thinking about our spiral in the arm here. Starting from the centre of the chest here. Open the chest by drawing the shoulders back. Spiral out so the palms are out. Breath out as we sink. At the bottom here, rather than just leaving the palms facing each other again, for our spiral stretch, palms a little to the front. Scooping up. And then opening chest, shoulders, arms spiralling all the way out into the fingers. Breath out as we sink. Palms to the front again to feel that spiral. Release. And then spiraling outwards again. Okay, just one more time. Breath in as we come up. Opening up and out. Breath out as we relax down. Both hands out to the front, palms down, and here, spiraling the body and a spiral inside. We want to turn this arm far enough that it feels a little stretched, okay? And we turn the body left to bring that left hand back to the hip, relax it down, bring it up to the shoulder, and again, thinking about our spiral, turning this arm far enough that it's stretched. And if we had a ball here, if it's only here, the ball's going to fall off. We want to have the ball held up so we can turn the body to push through. Relax that one down, bring it up to the shoulder, front hand palm up, and again try and release all through here and through your back to come through the centre. Then feel that turning, winding up in the body, front palm up, and again we release that spiral stretch to come back through the centre. One more time, turning to generate our stretch, our spiral, front hand palm up, pushing through. Extend both hands, breath out to sink for rowing the boat. And our spiral again here starts from the centre of the chest here. Shoulders back, upper arms roll out, palms roll out. So we can feel that spiral stretch. Breath in as we come up, breath out as we come down. And as we come down, if we have our thumbs a little bit lower than our little finger, we'll have a spiral this way. I'm exaggerating a bit, we don't need to do it quite that much, but we want to feel a little stretch there. And when we release it, it wants to start opening the chest, opening the arms, opening the palms. And when we come back to the centre, we can feel the chest close, the back of the shoulders across the back a little bit stretched, the chest a little bit hollowed. Then the chest is a little stretched and the back is a little hollowed. So again, cycling between yin at the front, yang at the back, and yang at the front, yin at the back. Into rolling the ball, turning the body. Again, if we allow the body to release a little as the right hand comes past the knee comes up, the heel comes up a little, and we're spiraling that hand so it's palm up again. Get it into a position so it could be holding a ball. This one could be rolling a ball back, and you want this hergu point here, pointing to the side of your bottom. So both arms are spiraled, then breath out, both arms unwind, breath in, both arms spiraling. And again, feel a clear sense of release, and then spiral. And breath out to release, breath in to spiral. One more to each side, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in again, breathing out this time. Both feet stay flat on the floor. Breath in as we come up. And again, the turn of the body is the main spiral here. Also, our palms are facing out to this side, so they're a little spiral. At the bottom, palms in. As we come up, the palms turn out towards this side. Breathing out as we sink back to neutral position. Breathing in as we spiral again. As your arms are coming up, make sure that they're not straight and stiff like this. Make sure the elbows bend. Elbows only come up to about the base of the ribs. When we get to the top of this one, we turn this right palm to front, we release back to centre, And then again, spiraling, breath in. This palm to the front, this one pushing down like it's squashing a ball. Breath out. Back to a pretty neutral position and then spiral again. Breath in and breath out. When you're comfortable with the moves, don't feel like you need to stay in time with me. Feel like you can just find your own rhythm with your own breathing. Okay, last one. Then into cloud hands, turning this top palm, left palm in towards your face, turning your body, extending the hands out, and right hand spirals up, left one spirals down. Turning, and again here, little spiral in this top arm so it comes palm down. Try not to pull this elbow back, try and extend out to the side. And with your cloud hands, try and keep both hands moving the same speed the whole time. Don't let this hand at the bottom sit here or you'll leave it behind. It needs to be out in front a bit. Okay, and then we go into scooping up the seat, crossing the wrists. Nice big breath in, and again we've got this spiral here, similar to parting the clouds. We step out, we can do this in the upright position. Nice big breath in, and again focusing on a big spiral. If you're comfortable with a bend at the hip, you can bend at the hip just as far as comfortable, scooping up. Breathing in, spiraling, looking up a little bit. And one more time. Back to centre, same towards the other corner. Again, if you're more comfortable upright, you can stay in the upright position. Focusing on our spiral, opening out from the centre of the chest right out to the fingertips, scooping. If you're comfortable bending, you can take a bend at the hip. Back to centre, stepping in, playing in the waves. Here, the hands are coming in towards each other a little bit, so not just parallel, in towards each other a little bit, and then up and over. And our push, we're thinking more up than forward. So like there's someone right in front of you, you put your hands on them, and then you're pushing them up, and then you're lifting the wrists, up and over, back to centre, dropping down. And again, try and keep this one continuous circling motion. Step in, same towards the other corner, about a 45-degree angle. Back to centre. Dove spreads its wings, breath in to open. Stepping out, we're taking all the weight into that front foot, letting the back heel come up, but keeping the toes and ball of the foot on the ground to open and stretch the bubbling well point in the ball of the foot. Breath in, open. Breath out, close. Back to centre. Again, feeling that sense of there's a stretch there. And then just letting that stretch go. The arms come in all by themselves. If we don't open far enough, if I only open a little bit, when I relax nothing will happen. If I've opened a bit more, when I relax, the arms will come in by themselves, just through release. Back to centre, sinking down, forming the fists. Again, a bit of a spiral here, turning the body. Equal amount of effort going back into this right elbow as going out into this left fist. Breath out to release. Again, spiral. And from this position to return to centre, there's no effort, just same again. Breath in, and then breath in, and one more to each side. Soften the hands, extend the fingers. Okay, breath in as we draw up. Breath out as we sink down. See if you can feel again a stretch here in the back of the wrist, all the way around the outside of the arm here. And then at the top, when the fingers come up, the stretch goes all the way down the inside of the arm. Breath out as we sink and release it. Breath in and breath out. Coming up on the balls of the feet just as high as comfortable. Make sure the whole ball of your foot remains engaged with the foot. Don't roll the weight out to the side of the foot where your little toe is. Make sure it's evenly spread across the bridge behind the toes. And one more time. Into drawing circles, little wind of the body to the right, let that release. Breath in to come up and over, watching your hands the whole way around the circle. Breath out as you sink. You can bend as your hands come down at the hips if you like to, or you can stay upright, whichever you're more comfortable with. Today I've got a little bit of a tender back, so I'm staying upright for this one. One more time, breath in, up and over. Breath out as we sink down, hands come just past the body, and then turning again. Breath in, up and over. Breath out, and again, if you're comfortable bending at the hip, you can bend at the hips as your hands come down. Bottom of this one, bringing the hands across and the weight across into the right foot. Bring the left foot in. We're going to raise right hand and left knee. If you need to leave your toe on the floor for balance, do. If you're confident with your balance, lift the knee right up. Breath out as you sink. And again, same again. Also feeling like this bottom hand is pressing down. So almost like as this bottom hand comes down, there's a big beach ball there and you're just gently squashing it. So there's a feeling of a bit of resistance and then it bounces back up. Same again, bottom hand squashing a ball. And last one. Back to centre, balancing the chi. Again, little spiral here. Little fingers just slightly higher than the rest of the hand as you come up. Breath out, little spiral, and again, little finger just slightly higher than the rest of the hand as you come down. Find your own rhythm, breathing in, light, rising, expanding, breathing out, heavy, relaxed, sinking. And same again, just twice more, nice slow breath in as you come up. Nice slow breath out as you sink down. Okay, one more time. And our closing move, sage strokes is good. And again, little spiral. Breath in, gathering the mind and the energy back to the centre. And that can be your own energy you've circulated around your body, or energy from the environment around you, or even from the universe around you that you're drawing in, pushing into the dantian in the lower belly. Last one. Stepping the feet back together. For women, right hand first onto the abdomen, men left hand first. Focus there for a few breaths. If you're comfortable with your eyes closed, close your eyes. Feel the rhythm of your breathing. Right now we're breathing right down into the belly, getting the feeling that the diaphragm is drawing down, filling up right to the bottom of the lungs. Feeling like there's a ball or a balloon inflating in our belly with each in-breath, and with each out-breath that ball is shrinking to the size of a large marble or a ping pong ball. Put a smile on your face. Allow yourself to enjoy the feeling of that smile, especially if there's any resistance to enjoying the feeling of that smile. That's when we most need it. Breathe it in, let it fill that ball, and as the ball shrinks with our out-breath, feel it compressing and storing that smile feeling there, so it's there for you when you need it later. When you're ready, relax your hands down. Open up your eyes. A little bit of a shake of the shoulders, a little shake of the arms. Give the legs a shake, give the back a bit of a jiggle. Thanks very much. And if you enjoyed the Tai Chi, please subscribe, like and share this video. And if you're feeling super generous, you might consider making a donation. Thanks very much, guys.